Hello and welcome to Yoga Essentials with Ashley this week. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you had a great week. Today is the day that we are in need of this breath of life, a need to come out of the world and to come to a place where we can remove ourselves little by little from all the things that this world has to offer, coming to oneself. And doing that inner work, cleansing that inner vessel, waiting patiently on the Lord and what He desires of you. What does this look like? It looks so different from person to person. It's different for me as it is for you. It's different from spouse to spouse, from child to parent or children. It's very, very different. How do we discover what He desires of us? How do I discover what He desires of me? Let's do a practice today, discovering what it is that God desires of each one of us. So let's go ahead and tune in together, elongating that spine, sitting up straight wherever you are. And if that's lying in a hospital bed or on a couch because you broke your back or any circumstance you find yourself in, just elongate the spine. Bringing the hands to heart center. We'll start to envision within our mind's eye, opening the heart, a willingness to release and receive, a willingness to open ourselves up, taking time for ourselves, showing ourselves charity. How can we show love and charity to God? We don't share if we don't receive this charity unto ourselves. For God's in us. Inhale deep, exhale deep. Squeeze the palms together, bring it to heart center. Find the quietness in you. Find the breath in you. Let's enhance this by discovering our own gong within us to open us up even more so that we can align and unify harmony, our heart and our mind, our body and our spirit together. Inhale deep for 3 gongs. Inhale. Om. Again. Om. Last time. Om. Inhale deep. And seeing the 2 spirals of energy moving up that central line of energy, all the way from the base to the crown. And release this gesture. Bring the hands out from the shoulders and from the heart ever outward. Imagine the light, unifying with this light. In your own being outside of you, connecting, unifying with the light, Christ, our Messiah, in and through all things. And slowly release this gesture, bringing the hands to the knees, coming back to the breath. And let's start to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Continue at your own capacity and pace, expanding the lungs even more each time. Now we're going to cool ourselves down. So much of what's going on, from my experience and others, is there's a lot of heat going on. There's a lot of stressful things in our environment, in the world, a lot of wars and contentions, uh, murderings, stealings. There's much chaos going on, which just in the last few weeks has, from what I've experienced, risen. And so let's cool ourselves down. We're going to do this by taking the hand up. We're going to block just the right side. This is our male side, our fire side. We're just going to inhale and exhale through the left side of the nostril, our female side, which helps to bring love and nurture, calm, cooling. So go ahead and block the left side and start to inhale through the left only. Notice how cool it is on the inhale. If ever you are, keep breathing, needing to cool off, just sit quietly, plug that right nostril, inhale and exhale through the left to cool down. If you ever need invigorating, do the opposite side. Notice I don't have any music. A lot of yoga videos do, a lot of meditations do. I've battled this in my mind so many times, but we need quiet, solitude, serenity. Sometimes even music can be chaotic to us. Good to take time to be at peace, to find peace so that we can be at peace. Last inhale and exhale and release and come to natural breath for a few breaths. Notice the cooling sensation it creates. You diffuse the fire. Again, a wise woman once said, if you take 10 long deep breaths, you can't be angry anymore. I was studying about anger today in a few different books. Anger comes from a place of feeling unstable within your own self. Unstable then with everyone and everything that's going on around you. So let's find some grounding, some stability within our own being today. Let's go ahead and bring the hands up, fingers in front, thumbs in back. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale right. Feel free to go as slow or fast as you need. We start slow to warm up the spine. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale center, then exhale. Let's release some tension in the neck. We're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Feel that reverberation, waking up the spine, getting that blood flow so we can have a deeper meditation. You're going to need it today. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, squeeze. Let's go ahead and release this neck. So we're going to drop the chin, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, starting to widen the circle. Exhale. Once you come down, inhale the opposite direction. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Widen that circle. Work out all the kinks. Release any pain by your breath. Exhale down and then come right back up to neutral. Take a few breaths here. It's a good time for noticing the subtle differences that you feel in your neck and your shoulder and your spine. You can stay seated this way if you can. Come to your knees. I'll show you a slight angle. You're going to inhale forward, exhale back. Keeping that chin neutral, we're focusing on the spine, working on the way up the spine. You can do this seated on a chair. If you can only go a little bit, just go a little bit. Start to speed it up if you're able. Really get that blood flowing through the spine. Inhale forward. Press, press, press that chest through. And exhale, round. Bring that navel way back to the spine. And then come to neutral spine for a few breaths. And before we do a little more spinal work, we're going to do a twist with the breath. So we're going to inhale and grab onto that chair or the floor. We're going to inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Continue. Keeping that head neutral to the floor. Inhale left, exhale right. Go a little further each time. And come to center. Make your way back to your sit bones if you haven't been there already. We're just going to start small circles. I'm going to start to the left. We're going to start small circles around as if a string was attached to the floor, all the way up through our body, all the way through the crown of the head, up to the heavens. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, kind of like we're drawing a circle with our navel around this string in us. Inhale forward, exhale back. This releases the hips, the lower back, all the way up the spine, even in our shoulders. That's just the physical part. Spiritually, it rises that energy within us. Inhale forward, exhale, go the opposite direction. Continue using that breath. Start small. In and out through the nose if you can. If your nose is stuffed up, then use your mouth. Don't not breathe. Almost there. If ever you get tired, just sit in long, deep breaths. Breathe along with us. No one left behind, all in their own unique way. Inhale, center. Exhale, relax. Take a few breaths here. Notice the difference. Feel the difference in your head. You feel a lot of energy going on. We've moved a lot of that energy that gets stuck down here in the base of the spine, in our creative energies, and it needs to be brought up. There's what's called the lower triangle with the lower three chakras at the base, the sexual organs, the navel. Then we have the heart, which is in the very center, which combines the two. And then we have our upper triangle. And so with that upper triangle, we have the throat, mouth, the throat, mouth, the third eye, and the crown. And so when we get stuck down here in this energy, we get stuck in the carnal, the sensual, the devilish, the selfishness. Then we come up a little, that creative. We can use that creative energy for whatever we need it for. That energy can be moved up, up, up. It can be sent to others. It can be used for your own creative well-being and establishing who and what you are. When it comes up to this life force up in the navel, this is where babies are connected to their mothers. It gives life, right? But these are all these lower chakras or energy sources. And here we have the heart, and we actually have male and female at the heart center. It combines the two, and everything can be unified here. And then we have the elevated. We have our voice, the things that we speak. We have our mind's eye, the things that we are aware of in our psyche. We can also associate this to the Holy Ghost, which is the record of heaven. And also the crown, which is, in yoga, they refer to it as 1,000-petal lotus. And it's beautiful and it's receptive, but it also is open up not only to receiving, but giving. And so it's our connection to the divine or to heaven. And so if we're blocked in any which energy source, it's hard to commune with God. It's hard to hear. It's hard to stop and listen. It's hard to speak our truth. It's hard to see what's truly going on. This also is where we dream. We can also have carnal dreams, which are stuck in the mind. And so we have to learn how to discern or differentiate between the two. So with that, when we're moving that energy up, it's clearing all these spaces for us in order to freely move that energy. That's why we visualize so often that light moving up and down the spine, which is aligning everything in its proper place and also opening things up that may be blocked in any which way because of emotions or experiences. maybe even past life things that we need to work through in this existence, as I believe there are many different existences. We're in a mortal frame here, and we need to take care of that. And so with that, this energy, this light, this godly strength needs to move within us, or else it gets stuck or suppressed. And that's where we get depressed, or we get too elevated and we're anxious. We're not content here. So it's that combining of heaven and earth here, the lower and upper triangles. So with that, I know we've talked about it in the past. I'd love to bring it up again. So let's go ahead and straighten the legs up or out. If you're seated, you can also bring your legs out as straight as you possibly can. Okay, and we're just going to inhale, and you're only going to go as far as you can with a straight spine. Okay, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale and exhale, fold over, holding onto those toes or those ankles or their shins or the tops of the knees, wherever you can. Support yourself, okay? And coming to that forward fold. And roll yourself up. We're going to come to standing just a little bit. We're going to do windmill. And so we're spreading our legs way out. We're going to inhale up. And we're going to fold over to the right, or excuse me, to the left. So with the right arm over. Again, if you can't do all this, if you can only do one arm or just the shoulders, because the arms and shoulders aren't capable, we can do that. So go ahead and modify as needed. Inhaling, exhale, fold down. We're trying to make a straight line with our arms, as you see. So leaving that back arm up in the air. If you need to go slower, please go slower. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're going to bend at the knee, this back foot that is 45-degree angle. Okay, pointed back towards the middle of the pad if you have one. You're going to straighten this leg or foot. Bend that knee so it's just over the ankle. And you're going to bring the arm resting. Okay, modifications. Sit on the chair. Okay, and just lean to one side. And you're going to inhale the arm up, creating a straight line and looking up at the ceiling. If that's too hard, you can look at something unmoving. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bring it back. Go ahead and switch sides. Bend that knee, rest on that leg. Inhale that arm up, forming a straight line, straight as you can. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, come up. Now we're going to inhale up and exhale, fold down. Okay, if you're on a chair, you can do the same thing. You're just going to fold over to touch your legs as far as you can.
And you're just going to rest here. You're going to hang the head and shake and nod, yes and no. Good. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale, arms back up. And come here to prayer, please. Stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready, gently come to a seated position. Prop with pillows, in a chair, on a couch, against the couch, however you need to be comfortable. And close your eyes. Bring the hands in a gesture of receiving. Again, if you feel to put two fingers together, for whatever reason, feel free to do so. And close your eyes as you breathe. I want to read you a few things to meditate upon. There must be an inner balance. The fundamental frequency is I am, I am. This is the oldest law. It is the newest law, and it is the first law. I am, I am. Beyond that, nothing is going to make you happy, and nothing is going to seem very good. And that was Yogi Bhajan. And this is a book called The Art of Living. And I felt drawn to read this. The art of achievement. You hold in your hand the camel's hairbrush of a painter of life. You stand before the vast white canvas of time. The paints are your thoughts, emotions, and acts. You select the colors of your thoughts, drab or bright, weak or strong, good or bad. You select the colors of your emotions, discordant or harmonious, harsh or quiet, weak or strong. You select the colors of your acts, cold or warm, fearful or daring, small or big. Through the power of your creative imagination, you catch a vision. You dream a dream. You visualize yourself as the man or woman you want to be. You see yourself as a triumphant personality striding toward far horizons of constructive accomplishment. You see yourself as a master servant of the race, ministering to human needs, radiating happiness. You see yourself as a builder, making a creative contribution to the evolution of modern civilization. You strive to make the ideal in your mind become a reality on the canvas of time. You select the mix and mix the positive colors of heart, mind, and spirit into the qualities of effective living: patience, determination, endurance, self-discipline, work, love, and faith. Each moment of your life is a brushstroke in the painting of your growing career. There are the bold, sweeping strokes of one increasing, dynamic purpose. There are the lights and shadows that make your life deep and strong. There are the little touches that add the stamp of character and worth. The art of achievement is the art of making life, your life, a masterpiece. Ponder over these words. Ponder how you can become I am. If any emotions arise, look at them, seek to understand them, cast them upon the Lord from the side. See Him filling you with great light and healing, refining, burning away all your jagged edges. See yourself doing the things you know you need to do for those in your life, for yourself. And go about doing them. It's the doing that matters most. When you're ready, slowly make your way, lying flat upon the ground if you're able. If you want to meditate a little longer, you can pause the video now. If you need a little blanket, if you're cold, socks, feel free to grab those items. Palms face up, feet are to the side. Relax your toes, the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet, your ankles. Relax your lower legs, and the knees, the thighs. Relax the hips and internal organs. Let the navel be heavy and droop down towards the floor. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Relax your fingers and the palms of your hands. Relax your wrists and the lower arms, the elbows, the upper arms. Relax the neck and the jawbone. Swallow to relax the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Relax your cheekbones and your eyes, behind the eyes. Relax your forehead and the back of the head and the top of the head. Relax.
Breathe. Start to awaken the body. You're wiggling the fingers and the toes. And roll the ankles, the wrists in small circles one direction, and then the other direction. Then inhale one knee at a time up to the chest and rock back and forth. Straighten the right leg with the left and then with the right. Draw that left knee across the body and spread that palm high up to the ceiling and look towards it for a deeper stretch. Again, if you're seated, you can just do this. And inhale, and go to the opposite side. Nice spinal stretch. And inhale one knee at a time up again. Bring it in one last time. And rock and roll up. Or just roll to the side and gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands and heart center in gratitude. And I pray that you will ponder over this I am, cleansing the inner vessel, learning to impart of your substance. We all have substance to give. The long time sunshine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale deep for a long Satnam together. Satnam. And thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a very blessed week.